How do you make a soundtrack like Mega Man X's? Well, when a team of Japanese composers and a 16-bit synthesized guitar love each other very much. The SNES wasn't bereft of great soundtracks, but the score behind the first title in the Mega Man X franchise might be its very finest outing. The beats, the riffs, the climax, rock was gone from the story but made only more copious in the presentation, with every level and moment being given its own fist-pumping and gnarly backing music. This list is only on the first game, and even then I was spoilt for choice, so allow me to take you on a journey through my 5 favourite songs from this inspired collection. The opening stage of Mega Man X is brilliant for not only introducing players to every new mechanic, but for establishing the tone of the adventure superbly. The pure action melody takes on a more somber undertone as X wanders further into the city, taking in the full magnitude of Sigma's destruction. Still relatively optimistic given you're yet to face any real resistance, but with this sense of the scale of the conflict you're soon to enter. Central Highway ultimately tells the story this game is going to be big and tough, but also smooth and incredibly satisfying. Quite how upbeat this is plays into making the shock to the system when the level ends and you fight Vile head-on more impactful, but even on its own, it's a fabulously catchy song, and a great way to kick off that great game and this so-so YouTube video. The opening notes of Boomer Kawanga, no seriously, that's what they went with, are quite good. I'm sorry, Kawanga? What does that even mean? Well, regardless, this song has become one of the most replayed and remixed for good reason. It goes between this more laid-back melody and this intense display of percussion, which keeps it fresh and exciting for every second it plays, and those segments are tied together by this repeating background phrase that keeps you pumped and alert through the stage, and throughout there's just this energy that keeps you wanting to jump and shoot and keep shooting. Solid rhythm, pounding guitar, all I gotta say, this track is a real Boomer Kabanga. No, thank you, thank you. Thank you. I deserve this, goddamn. If you couldn't tell already, this game seems to quite like its synthesized electric guitar, which is good because so do I, and it can be displayed in no greater majesty than in the minute or so of musical ecstasy that is Storm Eagle's stage theme. I wouldn't have necessarily believed that such a song could exist to encapsulate the feeling of wall jumping your way up a mechanical bird of prey's airship, but alas, this, in its feeling of freedom and depth, is most certainly it. It's a song which seems to almost be perpetually climaxing, which sounds as good as that would probably feel. Almost ashamed Storm Eagle himself turns out to be so pathetic, given this could easily work as a song building towards a final boss or otherwise climactic moment in the story. But still, this stands tall as one of the most badass 16-bit numbers out there. The theme of Spark Mandrill makes me want to climb mountains. Now bear in mind, I'm incredibly lazy, so that doesn't happen often. What I'm trying to say is that this is a great song, and I like the guitar in it, and the beat, and the speed, and is it getting hot in here, or is it just that guy? It's rare that the opening notes can get me so excited for the theme ahead, but this song is like the audio equivalent of that feeling you get when you wake up to your alarm thinking about how much you don't want to get up and then realize it's a Saturday so you don't have to. You guys get me? Spark Mandrill gets me. And he's a fictional robot monkey, so I don't know what to tell you. Central Highway at number 5 and Sigma Stage 1 at number 1? Gosh, it's almost like I planned this or something. Haha, don't worry, just kidding, I'm making this up as I go along. The theme for Sigma Stage 1 is not only my favourite song in its own respect within the game, but also for where it's used the most fitting. 8 Mavericks down and we've had a lot of very fast guitar riffs, time to slow things down a notch. This song always sounded notably different from the rest of the soundtrack, which makes it all the more effective for building up that little bit of dread and excitement for the final challenges ahead. Growth and gaining strength were very big themes in the first Mega Man X, and how different this song is to the opening stage theme is great for putting all that into perspective and gently whispering into your ear its final message. You're a big boy now. I'm a sucker for these kinds of grand, empowering, near-finale jingles. And on that front, it doesn't disappoint, delivering an ecstatic blend of catchiness and feels. But paired with all that edginess is also nice foreshadowing for, spoiler alert for a 23-year-old game, zero dice kinda, but not really. At ease, you did good, son. You did good. Thank you for watching, subscribe, or watch more videos if you want, or you could not, I don't care. I'm playing hard to get. I care immensely.